Okay guys, so this is like my 7th or 8th time trying to film this video, and at this point I'm like, do I even want to post this anymore? Because it's not coming out right the way I think about it into my mouth and then onto, it's not coming out right and I don't know why, okay? Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Lexis Deshawn and welcome back to my channel. And today I want to talk to you about, I guess, sort of sacrificing myself and the instant pleasures of life, because I know in the long run it's only going to serve me. You know what I mean? Like, I have to give up the things that I can get quickly for the things that I want in the long run. And that means that I have to give up part of myself. Now, I've identified with this label my whole life. And I don't know if I was given this label or it was pushed upon me by family, and probably it was a mix of both. But I have to give up being a lazy bitch. Like, I have to give it up. I have no other option. I can't lay in the bed as soon as I get off work for hours and also make amazing content for my Instagram and for my YouTube and work out and keep, even without doing all of that stuff, like with just keeping up with my mental health, like I have to do stuff. I cannot just sit in my room all night long and consume media instead of sleeping. It's not good for me. And whenever I do that for days in a row without working out, meditating, doing yoga, showering, I'd rather lay in the bed and watch TV, media, whatever you want to call it, YouTube. I'd rather do that than shower. And this is what I feel like, that's the thing that starts my depression. I get salty. I feel some type of way that I am not out there like living my best life. And it's honestly because all I do is consume other people's life, to the point where like I don't really even know who I am. So it's gonna be kind of sad in a way, but also I'm kind of excited. So I've realized and I've decided and I've accepted the fact that I have to sacrifice myself. And it sounds crazy, but I have to sacrifice who I am right now to be who I want to be. And I know, like, you might not understand that, but it's like I'm choosing to still be this person that I don't like. And it's not that I like who I am. I do. But I don't like my bad habits. I don't like the things that I choose to do 99.9% of the time. And so because of that, those reasons, I've come to the conclusion that I have to give up the comfort of being lazy, of being ignorant and acting like I don't know any better, because I'm not that person anymore. I've grown up, and I know it sounds crazy and cheesy, but like, I'm the hero of my own story and no one's gonna help me change but myself. And laying here doing nothing is still a choice, and it's choosing not to change. And earlier this year, God or spirit or whatever you want to call it basically told me that I had to change or die. Those were my options. And so I've tried to change. I have changed, but I've also had major setbacks in the last, the whole month of July, I want to say, was a complete wash. I got depressed again. I changed up my medicine. I shouldn't have done that. I knew I shouldn't have. I know what I should be doing every day. I should be working out, meditating, writing my gratitude list, planning out the weeks ahead of me. But honestly, the whole month of July, I felt like I was just running and trying to catch up with everything that I wanted to see for myself. And I was trying so hard that I would just get super overwhelmed, and then I would just go lay in the bed and go to sleep. And if that's not a form of depression, I don't know what is. So I know the pattern that I do. I see the pattern, and I'm choosing to let that part of me go, to let the part of me that wants to stay in these old negative patterns and keep freaking my life up for no reason. Like, I get so ahead of myself. I get so, like, almost about to touch the goal or whatever you want to call it, and then I get overwhelmed and I shut down and I just stop everything that I'm doing. And for the month of July, I don't know if it was because Mercury and Mars was in retrograde, or because the solar eclipse, or because I'm actually just crazy sometimes. But I was acting like my old self again a lot of the time, and I didn't like that. Like, not the me that I am right now, because I have changed quite a bit. I mean, the person that I was maybe like 6-7 months ago at the beginning of 2018, I was this person for a long time. I was grumpy, horrible to deal with. I didn't cooperate. I hated my existence, and like, it was just, I had to feel bad because it was better than feeling nothing. I chose to feel crappy. I chose to sleep all the time. And then I decided I was going to change at the beginning of 2018. And I did. I became more of this sort of neutral person. Like, I wasn't being mean all the time, but I also wasn't being super positive. And as time went by, you know, my outer world started to reflect the inner world of, like, things are okay. Like, things, I was getting by and I wasn't super stressed out all the time. I stopped having these massive panic attacks every day. And I just sort of became, I felt like that's, you know, I was moving in the right direction. And then eventually I got super positive. And this was about April, May, June, and the beginning of July. I was just so happy, so ecstatic to live life, and I was proud of the things that I was doing. And then, like, probably the first week and a half of July, it all came crashing down, and I became the crazy, irrational person that I was 6 months ago for about 2-3 weeks. And once you break your habits of meditating every day, doing yoga every day, running every day, your body literally is like, oh, thank God. Like, your body is like, like, yes, I no longer have to do those crazy things that she's trying to make me do. And it's so hard. Literally so hard to get back on track. And here we are, and it's August 9th. And I knew that I wasn't doing the right things. But I'm just now, like, for the past week, I've been meditating. Yesterday I did yoga, tonight I'm gonna do yoga, but like, I just feel like I don't want to have to keep going backwards and then going forwards and then starting all the way the fuck over and having to literally build my confidence up from the ground up. And I know that we keep doing it. I have to keep going. I have to keep trying to be the best person I can be, because I know that I'm better than that grumpy person that I am, that crusty, ugly person that I can be. I know that I'm better than that. But I know that I have to sacrifice laying in the bed for hours and just consuming media, because that's not what makes me happy anymore. It's what I'm drawn to. It's what I know that my ego or my body wants to do, is lay in the bed and laugh at videos for 5 to 10 hours and not get any sleep because YouTube, I don't know. But it's time to give up the things that are holding me back. And that's what I mean by sacrificing myself. I don't mean like I'm actually gonna kill myself. I mean it more of like, oh, you know, when like Taylor Swift picks up the phone, like, oh, she's dead. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't actually. So I've decided to get rid of that part of myself and replace it with I'm choosing to replace it with someone, well, with, I don't want to say someone because it's still me, but I'm choosing to let go and again sacrifice that part of myself to gain something more important, which is, you know, being driven and actually being able to get things done. And I'm sticking to a schedule, and it's uncomfortable. It actually physically hurts my body to do things, you know what I mean, like do things all day every day. It's foreign to me. I just wish I could like flip a switch and, you know, change